Have you ever felt that giving birth might just be impossible? Do you have problems sleeping or focusing at work, worrying about everything that might happen to you or the baby? Are you watching endless birth videos of babies being born on social media? If you are expecting a baby, it's easy to become addicted watching, listening, reading everything there is on the subject. You want so much to make sense of the whole project, right? But unfortunately, all that information will not necessarily help you give birth. My name is Anna Wilsby Frisk, and I am a Swedish birth coach and the founder of the Birth Project. I've been guiding expecting parents during their pregnancies and births for the last 20 years. I've been a birth coach in more than 350 births. But it didn't start there. When I was expecting my first baby and looked down on my growing belly, I panicked. I thought, how on earth am I going to give birth? I had so many fears. I was afraid of breaking in two. I was afraid to think about everything that could happen to me or the baby. And everyone I met, like everyone, told me horrific war stories. I mean birth stories. A close friend told me it was the worst experience of her life and she would never ever want to do it again. And she didn't. My neighbor walked around with a pillow to sit on for 6 months after giving birth to her baby girl. So I had hard evidence that horrible things did happen to women giving birth. I know there were exceptions, but I didn't hear them. I know it's not politically correct, but the thought of what birth could do to my body made me almost not want to give birth at all. I knew I would receive the best present ever, a baby. But why would it have to be necessary to sacrifice my body in the process? Have you ever felt like that too? That even if you long to become a parent, you just want to give up the whole idea thinking about possible complications? That the fear makes it difficult to feel good, to look forward to the birth, to sleep, to concentrate? I had longed to become a mother and have children of my own since I was like 15 years old. But to give birth, my God, why does it have to be so hard? I decided I had to do something. I decided to do anything I could to feel more confident giving birth and to ensure as much as possible a positive outcome. That is, happy baby, body and birth. I looked at the birth as a project, the birth project. That was how I looked at it, as a project with steps and milestones and a shimmering goal at the end. So I started to do research on the topic. I went to the library, I read books and studies, anything I could find on the subject. I found books with wonderful titles like How to Give Birth Without Pain. I like the sound of that. Spiritual Midwifery, beautiful. In a May's Guide to Childbirth, my God, that really gave me so much inspiration. Birthing from Within gave me other important clues. Dick Reed's Giving Birth Without Fear, Lama's Hypnobirthing, all of them added to my toolbox. I read about neuro-linguistic programming, meditation, breathing. I interviewed doctors and midwives and people from the 70s, and slowly I refined, I expanded and fine-tuned my toolbox with strategies. I never thought my toolbox would turn out to become a course and a lifelong passion, but it turned out that the toolbox actually worked. Already during my first birth of my baby girl, the nurses whispered behind my back, "Oh, imagine if more women could give birth like that." And I knew they were right. I felt it too. I felt confident and unafraid, focused. I knew what to do. And no, it was not pain-free. It was hard work. I had to be completely focused, but I felt okay. I felt present and not afraid. And it went well. And it worked for the 2 consecutive births as well, 2 boys. The third birth actually turned out to become a kind of celebration, a birthday party. That's how it felt like. We were laughing and having fun, and the father and I, we were an amazing team together. We both felt exhilarated afterwards. You may touch my feet. I felt like a queen. My dear friends Lotte and Lotta said, we think you should start a course. And with their help, I did. I am so grateful for their initial help and support. And it turned out that my toolbox worked very well for others as well. At this point, close to 70,000 people have gone to my courses in Sweden. Not only for me, I've had a bunch of course leaders working for me, and even more expecting parents have done my online courses and read my books. I love to teach things that are evidence-based, and so there has been 4 studies done on my concept. A concept that I today teach doctors and midwives and parents all over the world. I love it. It brings tears to my eyes when I see people light up. And with that, I mean, when I see that they start to believe in themselves, it gives me goosebumps. That you feel that I can do this. I understand that it might not be easy, not pain-free, but I can do this. The Birth Project course will take you from A to Z, and I will show you and your birth partner step by step how you can do this, how you can start to build your confidence and become a true team. You can do it at your own pace, but remember, you do have a sharp deadline, your due date. And that makes it extremely important for me to make sure that you and your partner know exactly what to do, how to think, and what to practice. This course is for real. Your birth is for real. I mix video lessons with weekly online Q&As where we dive into the different topics together live online. Every week, you will get summaries and meditations. You will get weekly newsletters. Everything that I can think of to inspire you to do your share. I love to guide you and help you on the way, but I don't have time to be polite, and I cannot drag you along with me, and there's no time for wishful thinking. I will show you exactly what to do and how to practice together with your partner, but you are the one who are giving birth. Even if you have an epidural that works fine, if you choose to have that, you still have to push out that baby yourself. No one can do that for you. I'm sorry, this is for real. And I will show you how to do that without necessarily breaking in two. How to tiptoe through that birth and that pushing phase with the best possible outcome. There are, of course, never ever guarantees when it comes to babies being born, but studies do show that if you can collaborate with your body and relax and be focused and keep breathing, then of course the outcome will be better. That's not rocket science. So what I'm working for is a happy baby, happy body, happy birth. That is my goal for you, okay? So if you feel like, I'm excited, I'm ready to do this, I'm in it, I'm on, then go ahead and sign right up. I'm waiting for you. I look forward to meeting you. Do you feel that you want to understand more about what I'm teaching, about the toolbox? Then you're so welcome to sign up for my webinar where I will walk you through the birth project and the different modules. Thank you for taking the time to listen so far. I love you. I wish the best for you, and I look forward to meeting you and start preparing for that birthday, that true birthday. Let's make it a birthday party.